Capricorn, welcome to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome back to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay. So today, dear Capricorn, I'm going to be doing your reading from November 17th to the 23rd. And this is a general reading, so it may resonate with you and it may not. Now, dear Capricorn, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify all the cards for you, the main challenge for this upcoming week, and get some final advice. Thank you so much for being here, Capricorn. I greatly appreciate you, and I wish you a lot of abundance, and all of the dreams and wishes may come true, especially during this 11/11 portal. And there is also something really funny I'm going to share with you at the end of the video that happened about you, Capricorn. Okay, so Capricorn, your challenge for this upcoming week is the 10 of Pentacles. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Sun. So Capricorn, not a surprise, right? We're not surprised at all. So Capricorn, your challenge here, so followed by the Strength and followed by the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I don't think this is funny at all, you know? But anyways, if you know, you know. Now Capricorn, your challenge with the 10 of Pentacles has a lot to do with this desire for family, desire for settling down. There is something about, you know, home, okay? You might start kind of reorganizing things about your life, first of all, right? Your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, rearranging things in your house. Maybe you're thinking about buying a house, okay? Now, with the 10 of Pentacles, this, you can see, talks about a very luxurious, lavish lifestyle. There is a strong desire here for marriage for a lot of you, settling down, okay? So we're gonna talk about this and see why this is your challenge in a minute. In the recent past, Capricorn, you have the Hermit, the 7 of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. So in the recent past, I do see here new love coming into your life. And when this new love came into your life, Capricorn, I do see a lot of struggles. There was definitely a spiritual connection with the Hermit, but I'm also getting that this was not an easy relationship. It was not an easy connection because the 7 of Wands is here, which represents a lot of struggles. We're going to get back to this and clarify shortly. In the present moment, Capricorn, you have the Page of Cups, the 2 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Wands. So this is, I think it's either you or your person. There is a lot of going back and forth in regards to an apology or a reconciliation with you, okay? 5 of Wands here is telling me that there is a lot of other external influences that are affecting this person and you reconciling or getting back together. Page of Cups is about apology. This is about apology. This is about love confession. And as you can see, someone here is going back and forth about you, and we're going to get back to this and clarify shortly. In the near future, Capricorn, you have the 3 of Cups, the Magician, and the 8 of Cups. In the near future, there is something here that's going to be manifested. There is a manifestation that is going to be taking place, as you can see with the Magician. But in order for that manifestation to happen, I do strongly feel like here that someone here needs to change something or walk away from something. I see here in the near future someone like either quitting something or walking away from someone or a situation in order for this manifestation to happen. And this literally makes sense because in order for us to manifest things, we really need to make room for that. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, I mean, I'm sure you have seen this coming up for your past 52, 55 readings, the same theme. So you have the Sun, a lot of you are dealing with the Leo. Okay, so the Sun represents Leo. The Strength is the Leo card, and you have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so you know that this person is somebody that's part of your destiny, and you have the 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So there was a very painful ending between you and this person, followed by the 3 of Pentacles. This ending here might have happened because of a third-party situation, and the third party could be anything from a habit, trauma, or a person. Now, What you don't see coming is you realizing that this person is part of your destiny. Okay, so let's get into your reading and let's clarify. Do you want me to share the funny story right now? It's not gonna take too long, Capricorn, I promise. So here I brought the stickers. I was getting coffee from Dunkin' Donuts today. I was getting this cold brew, and this had never happened before. And I was getting my coffee, and it was a drive-through. And the girl that was giving me my coffee, she was like, "Would you like some stickers?" I said, "What?" She said, "Would you like some stickers?" I said, "Sure." I just couldn't hear what she said, right? And so, so she gave me this sticker right here that shows a wizard. Dunkin' Wicked, right? I'm not advertising nothing. It says Wicked, and it shows a wizard. Capricorn. And then the second sticker was Dunkin'. I'm like, "Is this a goat?" She goes like, "Yes." I'm like, "So this is a Capricorn?" She goes like, "Yes." I said, "Sprinkle, sprinkle." She said, "Oh, the donuts." I said, "Never mind, girl, but thank you so much." I thought that was so funny. Anyways, Capricorn, let's get into your reading. Okay, so let's see what's going on for you. So let's clarify the Ten of Pentacles for you, dear Capricorn. Ten of Pentacles is a very Capricornian energy, by the way. It's about someone that owns a business. It's, you know, mega house, mega business, mega personality, like a Capricorn. You know, so the Ten of Pentacles is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, the Justice, and the Seven of Pentacles. You know, I think a lot of you, there is a turning point. There is a turning point that's going to happen for many of you. I do see here, Capricorn, something here being set right, okay? For many of you, you're definitely doing this contemplation with the Seven of Pentacles. What's next? Is this person going to be part of my destiny or not? Like, what's coming in next for me? Because you might be someone, Capricorn, that maybe you have the money, you got the house, you know, you got the position here. There was something in my eye. You got the house, you got the money, you got everything that, you know, that provides you the security. However, I'm seeing here many of you in the upcoming week or in this period of time just kind of wondering, you know, am I really going to marry this person? Or are we going to settle down? Are we going to just be together? Maybe it's not marriage, but it's like there is something here about you wanting to finally settle down with the person that you want to marry, that you want to be with, that you see yourself being as a partner, as a power couple, because this is about building a home and house. So your challenge here has a lot to do kind of trying to pay attention to the signs and synchronicities and your intuition, first of all, Capricorn, to really see, how is this person coming into my life? How are we going to make it happen? And who is going to be the one that is going to compromise or conform or sacrifice to make the necessary changes to walk away from something in order for this manifestation to be sustainable? Because it's one thing to manifest someone or something, but it's another thing to maintain that manifestation, right? So I think there is also some good karma coming in your way. You have the Justice and the Wheel of Fortune. Also, we know this is a love reading, but prepare for some, you know, big check coming in your way, or some sort of a financial abundance, or a lot more money coming in towards your way. So let's clarify the recent past, Capricorn. Let's talk about the Hermit. Some of you might be also dealing with a Virgo, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Of course, the Leo is here twice. Could be a Libra as well. Okay, so Capricorn, in the recent past, the Hermit is clarified by the Queen of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. Now, you see there is two queens here. I'm going to respectfully say this because the audience that I have is big. And there is people from all backgrounds. So this might have been a same-sex situation, doesn't have to be. But Capricorn, whatever happened between you and this person, I think that someone here started emotionally shutting down. Someone became emotionally unavailable. When you look at the Queen of Cups looking the other way, and there is a Three of Swords, and you are the Queen of Pentacles, male or female, doesn't matter. I do see here in the recent past you realizing that someone was just either ghosting or emotionally just not available for you, right? And I think that caused a lot of heartache and a lot of heart pain for many of you. I do strongly feel like here that a lot of you try to maybe fight for this connection, try to maintain it, but it became very challenging for a lot of you. So let's clarify the Seven of Wands in the recent past for you, Capricorn. So the Seven of Wands is clarified by the Four of Cups, the Tower, and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, the Tower is here. Cards can't lie, literally. So Capricorn, in the recent past, I do see here this situation coming to an end, maybe very unexpectedly, very, you know, it was a very tumultuous ending, very painful ending. There was a rejection. Somebody here rejected you. Maybe you rejected someone here, but I am strongly getting here there is a strong energy here about someone just being very closed off, okay? And this was very challenging. I'm also getting here this person being very selfish, whoever you were dealing with. You know, yes, Knight of Cups means independence, and it means independent happiness and just really being very content, right? But I feel like that for many of you Capricorn, someone here acted very selfishly. Now the Ace of Cups is here, so maybe some of you tried, or you kept trying, or you kept looking for ways to reconnect with this person with the Ace of Cups. I think that you still kept your heart open for this person, Capricorn, and I think it was very disheartening for you to see that someone here that you truly loved was shutting you down. Clarified by the Six of Swords, Ten of Cups, and the Moon. So there was a disconnection, okay? This was a healing journey though for many of you. You see that there is this couple right here on the body of water. My left ear is ringing right now. So I just heard a bell ring. So maybe there is a message coming. So Capricorn, for many of you in the recent past, I do strongly feel like that for many of you, there was a disconnection here, you know, with the Moon and the Ten of Cups. It's telling me that for many of you, you experienced a lot of anxiety and hidden depression. I think Capricorn, I've already talked about this many times. You are this one of the signs, along with Sagittarius, that you experience some hidden depression and nobody knows. You could be functioning very well, Capricorn. My dad is a Capricorn, my sister, and I've had Capricorns in my life, so I know. You could be functioning very well, performing amazingly, making the money, smiling, but I think there is a lot that goes deep within yourself. That's why you are the sea goat. That's why you're very deep, okay? And you don't always show your emotions, but you carry a lot within yourself. So Capricorn, in the recent past, I do see here with the Six of Swords, someone here disconnecting from you. And this was very mysterious. The Moon here is talking about a mystery, or, you know, not being able to have some sort of a clear answer to as of why that happened. Okay, so we already know, like, there was a separation. Now, let's talk about the present moment, Page of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. Someone here is constantly going back and forth in this, in regards to what is the best course of action, what should be done, okay? So, Capricorn, the Page of Cups, there is a delayed apology, okay? Because you can see that there is a lot that's going on. Someone here is weighing their options down. Now, let's clarify, and I just said the Capricorn, yeah, and there you are with the Devil at the bottom of the deck, right? So someone definitely, you are on someone's mind, like heavy. The Page of Cups, Capricorn, is clarified by the Three of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Chariot. Tell me if the cards are lying. Like, you can't make this up. There is a reconciliation here that is supposed to happen. However, there is a fight and an argument that also took place between you and this person. Five of Swords and the Chariot. The Five of Swords is such a annoying energy, honestly, in a way. You know what I mean? Because you see there is other people involved in this imagery. I don't know why I'm really getting this vibe of a toxic individual surrounding you and this person trying to dismantle this relationship, or trying to do things behind your back. And you already know that. Like, you know that deep down. If you don't know now, you're gonna know very soon. And this is hindering this person. This is hindering your person from actually coming towards you and to reconcile. Or it could be on your end as well. But there is somebody here that is acting like as a third party that's trying to influence this connection from actually, you know, you and this person apologizing to each other and getting to the energy and to the level of with the Page of Cups. You know what I mean? So the Two of Pentacles here in the Page of Cups is about apology and a confession. So someone here is going back and forth. The Two of Pentacles is clarified by the Hermit, the Nine of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles, again, double confirmation. Whoever you are dealing with, Capricorn, and you as well, it looks like both of you are very much hurt over the fact that the way that things unfolded between you and them. There is a lot of hurt, there is a lot of questions with the Nine of Wands, and I think that there is also a very spiritual connection between you and this person. You have the Two Hermits, the Two of Pentacles. So it's like you are trying to figure out and try to really decode, why did this person come into my life in the first place, and why am I constantly thinking about this individual? Why do I feel they are in my energy? And because there is two of the same cards, it's also kind of a mirroring thing. You know what I mean? I'm sure you're very smart and you know what I'm saying, because there is two of these, the Two of Pentacles, the Hermit, and this the same thing here. So both of you are actually mirroring these energies back to back and back to back. And this person is constantly going back and forth, because I feel like this is someone that feels like that something was done to them was very unjust, but it doesn't justify the fact that you are going to be the only one that has to apologize, because I think it goes both ways. Look what's happening. Five of Wands. There is these Five of Wands here, Capricorn, could be interpreted. I'm going to take my sweet time to describe this reading and go very deep in it. I don't do no superficial, sugar-coated readings here, okay? I keep it very real. So Capricorn, Five of Wands is telling me that there is other individuals involved in this entire situation between the two of you. Family members, toxic friends, co-workers, toxic co-workers, messy co-workers, toxic individuals. But here is the thing, whatever is divinely appointed and meant to be, nobody can stop that, because the circumstances can change and will change and are changing. Now, with the Five of Wands here, Capricorn, I do strongly feel like here that there is a lot of internal battle also going on with how this situation is going to shift and change, right? If there has been a lot of mess, how is this mess going to be cleared out? Now, the Five of Wands is clarified by the Page of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Sun again. Okay, so the Sun is coming out, which is also describing Leo. A lot of you, there is many trust issues between you and this person. With the Seven of Swords, I always give a nice side to this. I think you kind of struggle to trust this person fully yet. The reason why is because maybe there was a situation where this person told you one thing, but they did completely something else. They did something different. Maybe they lied to you. Maybe they were not honest with you. So there is a lot of things that come into question. And in the present moment, you're kind of battling within yourself. You're like asking yourself also, all the lies, all of these rumors and everything, because this is the card of the lies and rumors and deception that I knew, are this true or not? You're questioning that. You're questioning that with the Page of Swords, because the Page of Swords is someone who is actually initiating a conversation and wants to know the truth. So that's what's going on in your mind. Capricorn, in the near future, you have the Three of Cups, the Magician, and the Eight of Cups. So in the near future, Capricorn, there is a big possibility of a reunion here happening. And respectfully, I'm going to say something. We're going to move forward within the next 15 seconds. I don't care what people say about the same theme over and over. There is dozens and multitudes of success stories on my channel. Even when I do a 72-hour video, that there is going to be a reconciliation, I check the comments. People come back and then they share their success stories. So just because someone has limiting beliefs and doesn't believe that it's going to happen for them, it doesn't mean that it can happen for you, Capricorn. You know what I mean? So that's why it is about a mindset. So if anyone has a limiting belief and a limited mindset, then they need to work on that. It's not on the tarot reader. The cards don't lie. People need to do their research and learn what these cards mean also. But I'm also moving with my intuition. You know what I mean? And I have my success rate of my channel is very high. So the Three of Cups here in the near future is clarified by the Temperance, the Ten of Swords, and the Fool. Patience is what's required here. You are here at the bottom of the deck, Capricorn, being as the King of Pentacles. Patience here is required for you and this person to work things out. Obviously, we also saw earlier that there was the Ten of Swords, coming at the bottom of the deck. So the painful ending, the way that things ended between you and this person, that is not the end of the story. Because you have the Fool and the Temperance. The Temperance here talks about this patient journey that you have been going through personally, and you do want to have a brand new beginning. It also talks about turning the pain into power, right? This is an alchemical process right here with the Temperance. It means wanting to bring these two sides of the story together and blend it in and working things out together, Capricorn. Okay, and you have the Ten of Swords and the Fool. So this is talking about that even though this situation ended very painfully, there is a big opportunity here to reconcile and to come together. And this is something that is being manifested. So let's talk about the Magician, Capricorn, in the near future. So the Magician is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. I feel like here there is going to be a conversation of someone addressing something, okay? The manifestation happens, the Knight of Pentacles is you. You want to make sure that your path is clear before you proceed forward with this person. So even though this is a situation that's going to unfold in the manifestation aspect, like it's going to happen, look what's blocking. Something is blocking in your way. Maybe there is a situation that you don't have enough clarity, or you want to have some like certain set of rules and regulations, or you want to know, you know, the pros and cons before you would even proceed forward and actually settle down with this person and form some sort of a union and share your financial assets with this individual. There is an important conversation that needs to take place. Queen of Swords here is someone that actually brings clarity. So for many of you Capricorns, you like things crystal clear. There is no beating up around the bush. You know, you're a Capricorn, you are the boss here. You want to make sure that whatever, like, you always stick to your word, first of all. So you just want to have some sort of a clear communication. These clouds being underneath her hand, it means that this confusion that is existing right now, it needs to settle down. It needs to be clear. So, and from my perspective, the Queen of Swords is like addressing someone that's walking away. Maybe you're dealing with someone that used to be avoidant. Maybe that is something that you would want to confront or address. Or for some of you, it could be that you're telling this person they need to walk away from a certain habit, behavior, person, or a situation in order for this union also to happen. Because I feel like Capricorn, for many of you, there is a lot of prerequisites that comes with being in a relationship with you. So the Eight of Cups in the near future is clarified by the Magician. Again, the Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups, okay? Now, I want you to take a look at the cards and the combination again. And you'll know I'm so tapped in. So I'm saying, so the manifestation happens. It really happens. And I think that, you know, you truly want to have an equal give and take exchange energy with this person with the Six of Pentacles. Otherwise, you could walk away. You could choose to walk away. Or you could let this person know that they are free to walk away. You know what I mean? So this is a situation that there has to be this equal mutual understanding of the circumstances and of the situations of what is the best course of action for you two, right? For you two to be able to understand each other and to really complement and accommodate accordingly. So let's get your advice and see what is it that you need to know, dear Capricorn. And of course, what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Sun, the Strength here again, and the Wheel of Fortune. So this is someone that's part of your destiny, but again, you have free will here. And you know, with the Wheel of Fortune here, I have to get it out now. This is so funny. Okay, I think that was hot though. But the Wheel of Fortune, Capricorn, talks about your destiny. And even though you might have said, you know what, I'm just going to discard this. I don't think this person is for me. I'm just going to throw it away. The universe is going to bring it right back to you. Okay, so let's talk about your advice. What is the advice for Capricorn? My cutie patootie looking all this so good. Peanut butter jelly. So, Capricorn, the advice for you, you have the Six of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Page of Swords. Moral of the story is this person is coming back. Every time you see the Six of Cups, past person returning, a lot of nostalgia and spiritual connection with the High Priestess. And I do feel like here that you're literally creating and manifesting things. You're speaking things into existence. So when this person comes back, let's get to the advice now. You know, I think that with the High Priestess, it talks about the mystery and the spiritual aspect of it. And I'm seeing here a Capricorn. A lot of you have these big question marks above your head. And again, you see the Page of Swords, right? Page of Swords is a communicator, swords, speech, so words. So I do feel like here for many of you, You're going to talk to this person, have a very important conversation in order for you to identify and to decide what is it that needs to be transformed with the death card here. What is it that we need to change in order for us to be on the same page together and create this union and this family. So dear Capricorn, beautiful reading. This is what I had for you. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that you have an amazing week ahead. I love you so much, Capricorn, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.